I am not a food blogger. I wish I was. I love cooking, but I'm not somebody who's very good at filming the food I make, so I normally don't do it. However, this time I felt it was important, both for health reasons and also because I feel like I have something to share with you guys. Being scared or intimidated by food that is common in other countries is honestly making you miss out on so much. I was raised in England, where food like this is really not that common. Even the Chinese food we have is mostly from Chinese takeaway restaurants, which have an entirely different menu. The first time I was even offered chicken feet was actually when I was in Sydney, which is in Australia. My then boyfriend took me to a Chinese restaurant, and I think he was honestly just entertained by the thought of me trying something unusual. So he bought some chicken feet and said, "Would you like to try it?" When I was growing up, my dad often told me about the unusual foods that he ate whilst traveling, so I luckily had a very open mind and said yes, and I realized I found one of my new favorite foods. This bone broth isn't actually my favorite way to cook chicken feet. I prefer them with lemon and chili. It's very nice. And maybe if people are interested, I'll make a video showing that recipe at some point. But for now, I'll just show you this one. Over the years, I have been back to China a couple times and I've tried a lot of food that isn't so common in other countries, such as donkey and rabbit and pig's ear. And so far, I have not found anything that I dislike. Yes, I have even tried century egg, and it is one of my favorite foods with coriander on top. However, I wouldn't even have known I like these foods if I stayed avoiding them, never tried them, and was never even open to trying them. I think chicken feet is a special case because not only are they delicious, they are also incredibly good for you. They are packed full with collagen, which provides support to the skin, muscles, bones, and also your connective tissue. These are so important for living a healthy and fulfilling lifestyle. If you don't really want to eat the chicken feet, which I kind of understand to some extent because it's not the easiest food to eat, it's mostly bone, so you do have to kind of work at it a bit, I think this bone broth is a great alternative. Honestly, I don't even think you need a recipe for this. You wash the chicken feet and put them in a slow cooker, and then add in any vegetable scraps that you have. I did have to go out and buy some vegetables because I honestly forgot I was going to buy chicken feet and forgot to keep the scraps, but next time I will be sure to do that. You put the chicken feet and the vegetable scraps in a slow cooker and also add in some herbs. I think I just added some star anise and a little bit of pepper and some salt just to add a little flavor. You then cook it for as long as you can. I think I went for about 12 hours, maybe a little less. I could have left it overnight, but honestly, I was just so impatient. I wanted to get it done so I could go to bed. What you see me do here is strain it out to make sure there's no lumps in it and you are left with just the liquid. The bone broth will stay in the fridge for 3 to 4 days, or you can freeze it in an ice cube tray and also use it just adding it in like that. That honestly is my favorite method, and that's what I've been doing recently. I've been adding it to my everyday drink, which I have with goji berries and jujube, dried rose, and cacao powder. I have that drink with bone broth every day, and honestly, it makes me feel absolutely incredible. I just think the coolest thing is leaving this in the fridge overnight, and when you remove it from the fridge, you see it basically has turned into a jelly. That is all the collagen, and it is so amazing for you. I'm not here to preach to anyone or get you to change your mind about something, or honestly anything like that. I just want to tell you that maybe you could be missing out on so much by being intimidated or scared by food you're not used to. If you do try this recipe, please let me know, and I will see you again next week with a brand new video. Bye bye for now.